Hey everybody, I'm Mary, and this is my simple cottage life. There's that big kitty with the big head. Me, I ought to name you me. Don't be mean to me. You've been mean to me yesterday. I'm not going to put up with that. Okay, so I had John and Cody out here today. He didn't mow, but he did something else. I'm fixing to show you. But as I came out the door, my Brian drove up. And he had brought me a Starbucks coffee. You know, one of the cold kind. And it was so good. And I showed him the house and I showed him the bathroom floor. I got it finished. But I'm not going to tell you what color I chose yet. I will, all in time. But I want to show you what John did in the yard today. Here we go. We're going to see. It's getting more and more beautiful every time I walk over there. Look right here, y'all. This was piled up with sticks and leaves and all kinds of debris. This was a patio that Bobby and I put down years ago when we first moved in here. And look at what the tree roots have done to those blocks. Boy, they have just torn it up. Look at this one, swervy. But that's okay. I don't use it anymore, but it's clean and neat, and it looks great. He cleaned out this flower bed. Look at this. He cleaned all the way around here. He trimmed this bush back that I'm always running into. On the other side of this is my carport. Sometimes I'm not careful and I back into it. John trimmed it a little bit on the other side, but I like it here. I want it here because it gives me a bit of privacy from my house to my rent house. There's Miss Callie. There's Miss Callie. Anyway, this looks great. It looks great. John, great idea. Oh, I see the big kitty over here. There he is. He's right over there. He usually lays on the patio and it irritates everybody out there. But now he's here. But this is clean and neat. And look how this is looking. I can't wait to get the fence up. It's going to go from here over to the gate in a straight line. Let me show you what it looks like. These are the T-posts that he has to put down. But y'all, we didn't have any rain, and this ground is hard as a rock. And it's very, very hard to drive those posts in the ground when the ground is hard. So here's the fencing that's going to go up, and I'm going to put fabric on it. Just like I did in the other part of my house. Okay, here's the look of it from here. Doesn't that look nice and neat and clean, tidy? And he took all the loose blocks and patio stones and he moved them up there so that I can get to them, because this looks great. I love the way that looks. That is so neat and clean. All he has to do now is weed eat it every so often. So this morning I came over here early because we're having cool mornings now. Ooh, Miss Callie, she was going after Big Kitty. Ooh, yes she was. Okay, here's what I did this morning. And like I said, it was nice and cool this morning, but it's hot as heck now. Okay, this thing came all the way around here and then back. And that's a tripping hazard. So now you come straight. Hello, Biggie. I see ya. So now you can come straight out the door. But I'm going to put a couple of paver stones right down here. And that looks a whole lot better. I'm getting all this done. Getting all this cleaned up. Ah, boy. Oh, I know what that is. I was trying to figure out what that is. It's some paper tiles that we bought a long time ago as a sample. Anyway, I'm going to put flowers in those pots. Let's see what happens here. We're fixing to have a rumble. Now, I've already given you food, big guy. I gave you food already. Yeah, I sure did. Alright, this is trash. I've got to get all this, get in the trash, throw these fluorescent light bulbs away. Here's the driver post. See that green thing right there? That's the post he uses, the thing he uses to drive those T-posts into the ground. And so, like I was saying, that fence is going to go from this side of the house all the way over to the gate. And so now when I have to come in over here for any reason, I will need to go through my gate. But he cleaned the backyard up the other day. And here's where they cut this big tree down, and I've been out there spraying it. But it's going to always grow up because that big root, that big stump and root is still in the ground. So I'm going to have to constantly be cutting that down or spraying it. Yard is looking good. I'm looking happy. I'm happy about it. It's looking good under here too. I've got that diatomaceous earth all over this because I know the kitties have fleas, and I don't want it on them, and this will help cut down that population that lives on them, but it will also keep it from going in the house. I just wipe my feet really well before I go in. So he took all this stuff, all this leaves and trash and all that was here, and he used my little cart that I have, and he piled it all out there. So that's my burn pile. And it's going to be a long time before I get to burn, because some counties around us are starting burn bans again. And we haven't had any rain now in a pretty good while. So I'm praying for rain. Not only can I burn, but I can get my posts in the ground over here. And I really want to get that fence up. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you that he... Oh, and he also... See, I've got them all piled up here. I also... They were... Those pavers were in the ground... Not pavers, edging. Now I'll fix this later. He set this here for me, and this is what I'm going to do. Because the flower bed ran all the way down here and then that way, and I don't want to keep doing that. So I'm going to have to set these down in the ground a little bit. Look how my holly is really putting on a lot of new growth, isn't it? Yeah, it's coming back. It's looking pretty good. So he cleaned all this up, and he took all these things that were along here. He put it up there with the other piles. I used to love to decorate this front porch. I had chimes and beautiful wicker furniture and flowers and tables and chairs and all kinds of beautiful things out here. I had a woman come up here one time, and she was looking for someone else. I don't know where they live, but She said I could sit on this porch all day. I mean, I really had it decorated up. Okay. So it's getting cleaned up. And it's looking nice. It sure is. And I'm thrilled. And I am especially thrilled with that because that looks 100% better than it did. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all what's been going on today. Hopefully this week I'll show you the bathroom. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.